to this video. This is Tina from TinaHills.com, and today I'm speaking about planets in astrology, and this video in particular is all about Saturn. Now, Saturn is a very key player in our lives, whether we know it or we don't know it, okay? So, the energy signature of Saturn is negentropy. What does negentropy mean? Negentropy means to contract. In my previous video, I explained how Jupiter expands, but Saturn is all about contraction. Okay? Saturn rules our skin, our hair, our skeletal structure, our teeth, our bones. So basically, whatever gives us structure, whatever holds our form is ruled by Saturn. So you understand how Saturn is all about boundaries and how Saturn gives form. Okay. Now, Saturn, according to Aristotle, is cold and dry. Now, this makes Saturn a great malefic. Mars is also a malefic, but Mars is hot and dry, choleric. But Saturn's energy is cold, because it's all about solidifying, okay? Because Saturn deals with karma, and Saturn is known as the taskmaster, or the tester, the disciplinarian, because Saturn cycles test us. If you know about Saturn cycles, then you'll know about your Saturn return, which is all about which is 29 years, by the way, 28 and a half. So there are like 3 7.5 year cycles. So they are called Sare Sati in Vedic astrology. Now, your Saturn return happens somewhere at, as I said, 28, 29 years. And this is the first sign of maturation that takes place, and first time that Saturn meets out your karma to you. You reap what you sow. And at 29 you realize that, okay, you're happy or you're not happy, is all dependent on what you've sown in your teenage, in your previous years. So Saturn's understanding of Saturn doesn't of course happen with 29, but it's the first step of Saturn's activation. Now we go further on, 7.5. We see more maturation take place in regards to where Saturn is placed in our chart. Okay, now Saturn rules two signs. One is Capricorn, which is the 10th sign, which deals with the mastery of the 3D world, and rightly so. Saturn is all about mastering and creating form in the 3D world. Okay, so therefore Capricorn is symbolic, and Capricorn's all about all things Saturnian, hard work, discipline. If you look at the archetypes, the mountain goat, the sea goat, and the unicorn. So Capricorn likes slow and steady, hard work to reach to the top. The other sign that Saturn rules is Aquarius, but after Uranus was discovered, Uranus now has rulership over Aquarius. Okay. Now Saturn does extremely well in Libra, because Saturn loves the Libran energy of pacifying and negotiating. Okay, and of course Saturn's in his rulership in Aquarius and Capricorn and Aquarius. This makes Saturn different because no other planet is in his rulership for such a long period. Okay, even if you look at Venus, she rules Taurus and then she again rules Libra. But with Saturn, he rules, it's male, by the way, Saturn's male, and the archetype is of a senior. Anyone who's older than us, anyone who is respected and has experienced life by the number of years they've lived. Okay, so as you grow older and older, Saturn's lessons become more clear, and once you work through your Saturn, you realize that Saturn is not really all that evil, not really, and does not deserve this harsh reputation it has garnered over these years. Saturn actually is probably the only planet that gives you exactly what you deserve, and not everyone does that. So be open to Saturn's energy, because here you have uh, a teacher who is who's actually holding the key to other worlds, other dimensions, because beyond Saturn starts the other world, the parallel dimensions, the other different energy portals that we go into. But here, Saturn holds a domain over the 3D world, right? And of course, Saturn helps you transmute negative energy and helps you understand karma, because Saturn gives you your karma, serves you your karma. So don't be afraid of Saturn, embrace Saturn, and work through Saturn's lessons of Sade Sati. If you follow the 7.5 years and you work through Saturn cycles, then you will actually see the level of maturation that you have reached. Hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Means the world. This is Tina from Tina Heals. Bye bye.